First thing I'll ask you is, what's your game plan? Like, what path are you taking and why?
I usually go bot side to on bot side buff to I play AP.
AP Nunu?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
I usually gank like early on game, like either mid lane or bot lane because they're close.
But do you? What's your plan right now though? Before before the game actually starts, right? Do you have a plan?
I'm probably just going and play the jungle and see how my teammates are doing if I need to gank early and stuff.
Okay. So I recommend having some kind of plan. The way you said it is just like you just clear and see what happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend at least having some kind of idea. Nunu's really good at ganking, right? And spam ganking.
Yeah. Games are missing.
Yeah. So I would recommend identifying 1 or 2, possibly 3, but usually not 3 lanes that you want to gank. So in this game, can you identify which lanes are best to gank for this game?
Oh, probably. I mean, they're all cancers, but like probably mid lane.
You want to gank mid lane?
Well, probably because Yon can be really good if he's fed. And
it's true. The thing is, all your laners are pretty good when they're fed, right? Mord's good when he's fed.
Yeah.
A bot lane's always good when they're fed. It's kind of a bot meta right now. Actually, like the better
Yeah.
AD carry wins. But not necessarily in lower elo. Not necessarily the case. I would look at. Yeah, you're looking at one part of the equation, which is who do I want fed? But I already gave you the answer. It's actually all 3 of them would be nice. If Mord is fed, that you probably win. If Yon is fed, you win. Bot is fed in higher elo, you win. Lower elo, maybe not. The other thing to look at is how easy is it to gank. So which lane do you think is the easiest to gank? So you look.
well, mid has a lot of mobility, so probably not mid.
Yeah.
But probably bot because it's close to like the starting buff.
Yeah. And also you have so you said you have a good right idea. You said mid probably not because she has a lot of mobility, like Katarina has decent mobility. And then you look at top and bot, they don't have mobility, right? Yorick, Misfortune, Malphite. Yeah. So probably better to focus on the one of the side lanes, and then you could technically do both. You also look at your laner setup. Right? How can your laners help you gank? Yon has probably his setup's okay, but he needs Q3. He needs to charge up his Q to get the knockup.
Yeah.
Without that, he doesn't really set up much. You look at top and bot; they have way better setup for you. Like Mord he can pull Yorick in, or bot lane Leona has a lot of CC, right, to set you up to land your snowball as well. So that's how I would look at the game. I would look at the game like do you main Nunu or I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you main Nunu, you really gotta look at which lane, who do you want fed, but not only who do you want fed, it's which is it even possible to get them fed? Like is your lane is it easy to gank the enemy laner, right? Because yeah, like I said, it's hard to gank cat. It's easier to gank top and bot. It doesn't mean you don't gank cat, right? But it's just harder. So yeah, you keep that in mind. So you're gonna start blue buff, right? You press play now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what happens. I think you're gonna do. I don't actually know what you're gonna do, but did you do what that? Is that
I think so. Yeah, I usually ward over the wall to see if they're anything.
Let me teach you a spot you can stand. And I see. Okay, so move the cursor above Leona, and to the right, a little to the right. Yeah, okay, you're right there. A little to the left, Okay, you can stand like right here. If you stand right there, you can see the enemy coming to your blue buff from both directions, right? You can see if they come from the top side, You can see if they come from
Mhm.
you can see if they come from there, and you can see if they come from the bot side. Yeah. So if you're paying attention and you have fast reactions, you stand there, and if the enemy comes, you can easily click away. Like you go to your base, right? You have two directions to run away. So you don't even need a ward to defend your early, like if they're invading you. Yeah. All right, go ahead. Let's see. Do you know your plan right now? Like, do you have a plan to like level 2 gank, level 3 gank, 3 camps?
Not really.
Okay. Luckily, Nunu is he doesn't have to plan too much compared to other junglers. They have to plan a little bit more than Nunu. Nunu is like a unique kind of jungler where he can just gank anytime if he wants to. Yeah, he doesn't have to like plan. Other junglers usually have to plan their things. Yeah. Okay, you saw them ward that, right? So if they warded that, you want to pull it to the bush usually. Wait, how did they ward? They warded from the river.
I'm not sure actually. Hold on,
Yeah, they must have warded it from the river, I think. Oh.
probably.
So we can look at bot lane. Can we look at bot lane? Your camera. Yeah, you want to gank this, hopefully. Okay. Ah. Do you, let's see, can I look at bot lane again? So this is what I would be doing in the game. As you're farming the camp, I would be looking at my camera at like the lanes, which one I want to gank. So bot lane looks pretty good right now, because... Okay, you're going good. Oh, you don't go? Oh, let's see mid. Can I see bot lane? Why didn't you go bot lane? Why didn't you go to this one?
I'm not really sure.
So, yeah, I would have chosen bot. Remember what I said? You have setup. You have like Varus is dead, yes, but so is Malphite. So it's a 1v1 down there. It's Leona versus Misfortune. But remember what I said is, yeah.
I'm not really sure why I went mid there. Like she was on through, so I'm not sure what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of close to be fair, but the higher you had a much higher chance getting the Misfortune, I would say, because you have Leona to help you too. Leona would help you. Yeah. It's kind of the difficulty of being a jungler is that you have more than one option, right? Like mid is not bad, like it was pretty close, but you have you have to make the better choice. If you make the better choice more often, then you'll start to win more often like that.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay, that's good. I would have just gone for the crab first, but and here, I would go for the second crab. What are you? Wait, are you just standing still? Why are you standing? Are you typing?
I think I was typing something in chat.
Oh, okay. I would go for the second crab right now because you saw Warwick, right? Warwick is top side. You're already closer to the bot crab than he is, so you can easily get to the bot crab first, and after you get the bot crab, that gives you priority to gank bot again. Look at bot lane right now. Look at your bot lane. Oh, wait, he's already. Yeah, okay. You could. I guess they already won, but what do you think about it? What are you doing up here? You're not ganking top, right? Mord has a push. Mord's recalling. You have to. So as a jungler, you have to look at your lane states. Like in this game, after you took the top crab, top lane. There was no gank top lane. I can already tell. Just looking at the minimap, there's no gank. And then I could tell that there might have been a gank bot lane. So not only do you get crab, you also get to be ganking the lane that's more what do you call it? That you want to gank, right? There's no gank top. So you're wasting your Nunu's early game. Nunu's really strong early game. He kind of falls off later. So you're wasting his early game by doing nothing right here.
Yeah, okay.
But you got lucky that your bot lane just won without you anyways. But in another game they might have needed your help and you could have been there.
Oh, now I remember what game this was.
I'm sorry, what?
I just remembered what game this was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pause here, or not cool. If you play Nunu enough, you know where to start the snowball, so you can land the snowball on the camp, right? So ideally, you want to snowball. There's two choices for snowballing out of the base. Ideally, you want to do it immediately, so you just get out of on the map faster, or you want to use it so that as the snowball finishes, you can hit the Gromp or the wolves, so it helps you clear faster. But what you did was neither. You wasted the efficiency of your snowball. Why did you do that?
I think I wanted to gank there, but realized she was under turret, so went back.
Okay, yeah. It's good to you should identify before you snowball, because can you hover your W? It's a pretty long cooldown, right? 14 seconds.
14 seconds.
You don't want to waste it like that. This is pretty good actually. Could be warded, or I think you cleared the wards. Did you clear the wards? I think you cleared one. I don't know. This is good because you have mid and bot prio, so yeah. Good. I believe is that Warwick top? Yeah, it's Warwick top. Okay. How did this happen? Wait, can you go back? I need to replay it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, play.
I was taking the dragon.
Malphite's level 3. Oh no, he's probably 4. Okay. So you make the mistake of walking. You're taking the dragon hits. If you just go to hit Malphite. Malphite's level 3. He does nothing to you. And then if you walk towards Malphite, I mean it works anyways. But you walk towards Malphite. Leona walks towards Malphite. You guys 2v1 Malphite. You're much easier. You also, if you walk towards Malphite and you try to walk behind him, I'm sure if that makes sense. Like you want the dragon is hitting you. You want the dragon to hit Malphite. If that makes sense. The dragon hits the closest target, so you just walk towards Malphite. Maybe you CC him. You can like W or E him to slow him down, and then walk behind him. And then that way the dragon will start hitting him. So he'll get hit by dragon. He'll get hit by you. He'll get hit by Leona. It's so free. But the way you did it, you actually almost died. I mean you did it, but yeah. It's just like
thank you.
Yeah. See how easy it is with Leona to help you? This is the point, yeah. This would be the lane I would be camping all game. This one, bot lane. And even easier when Varus gets level 6, and Varus has his ult too.
Okay.
So look mid. I guess you are. Right? Are you? She's low, so it's possible.
Yeah, I was considering it.
Okay. So this This is not good. Or I don't think. Well, yeah, it's not good because look at Leona.
Yeah, but I can bear, so.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Ideally, you wait for Leona, then you have a better chance of getting everything, possibly 2 kills.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That's kind of what I wanted you to do originally. I think you did it. Okay. I think if you canceled earlier, a little earlier, it would have been much easier, and I don't think you would need to ult here. Like,
Yeah, I wanted to secure the kill, but I realized Dion was coming and he needed it, so I canceled it.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know. I mean, I think you could have killed her without Yon and without ult. If you, it's when you're in, when you were snowballing and then she dodged you. You needed to cancel it quicker and flash quicker, and then you'll catch her. Are you? What are your moves? Are you running?
What?
Oh, can I don't. Do you, oh, okay. You're using Dark Harvest. I didn't know that. No, then maybe not. I was thinking you have what do you call it? Nimbus Cloak? I don't know. What are your secondary runes? Can you check? Yeah, no. Yeah, that. Click that.
Doing Dark Harvest.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you were running Phase Rush. Okay, never mind. Never mind. You're good. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yep.
Are you typing again?
Yeah, probably.
I recommend don't type because it just wastes like your time. But look at bot. And you're typing again. Yeah, I recommend you don't type because you're wasting time, and junglers need like this. You could be farming things right now or something, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, look at bot lane. Remember, they're the lane you want to keep going. Yeah. I would go here again. Look at bot lane again. Okay, I guess they're fine. They're fine without you. You recall cancel. Look at mid. I think he's dead. Okay, go back when you were before. I want to see when. No, one more time. Go back one more time. Okay, let's look at Yon. Oh, never mind. Well, I mean, there's a chance you can help him because your W travels pretty far, but I can also understand not helping him. A little far. It's a little far. So I would defend that. Let me see. Can you see that? Because if you're paying attention, yeah. Okay.
When I see the report, I came to defend.
Okay. Why'd you do that?
What?
Why did you do that snowball right there?
I think I went to ran into her, but realized she was close to the turret.
Okay, yeah. So you're making the similar, or was this maybe just the second time the mistake? You have to you have to realize what your snowball can and can't hit. And usually, especially you're close range, right? You don't have time to ramp up your snowball, so you're never gonna hit her. And you're even when you were at max speed snowball, you couldn't hit her. Remember, because she's just mobile. It's pretty hard to hit Katarina.
Yeah.
So, if you need basically I would say you need to get better at like using your snowballs, because remember what I said, it's a long cooldown. So if you're wasting it like this, then it's a long time you're not using it. Like what could you use it for? Technically here there's not much to use it for, but at the very least you just use it to travel. So you can go to your Gromp. I would go to the Gromp because look at bot lane, look at Malphite. Can I see Malphite? And look at your bot lane. You see that they're coming back soon. So right when they come back, that's when you want to gank. Right when they come back. So then, right when they come back, the enemy usually don't expect you to be there as well, the jungler. So right when they come back, you make it a 3v2 gank, and that's really good for you. So you can like go to Gromp. Yeah, ideally, actually, you just wait. You just wait in the river right here. Yeah, I think okay, you're doing that. Okay. You did what I. Good job. Nice. Can you press X? The button. Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, no, you had a lot of gold before this, I think. Yeah. You just bought your Prada belt, rocket belt. Sorry.
Yeah. Shit.
Look at Boris died. Look at buy anyways though. Oh no, Leon is low. But yeah, Malphite ulted. That's probably how he killed them. So this is okay because you're pretty strong with your rocket belt. Nice. Okay. So now you're actually quite fed. You're actually really strong here. Yeah. So you can now a lot of rules don't apply. Like you can do a lot of things by yourself. Yeah.
Actually, we're closing this game.
Oh, do you? I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
I'm not really sure what happened there, but I remember the Sparrows went from like big 7-1 or 7-2 to big like 8-12.
Oh yeah, but that's why that is why I said like in lower elo, your 80 carry being fed. It doesn't mean you win, because 80 carries, they do a lot of damage, but they also die really easily. So you have to be good at 80 carry to not die, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But right now, I would think you win. I mean, okay, we'll see how you lose. What are you doing here? Okay, that's not how you want to fight. You go back. Go back.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is I can see why you lose if you're gonna team fight, your team is gonna team fight like this. Go back, I'll show you. Go back.
Yeah.
Go back one more, and then I'll tell you when to pause. So first of all, wait, pause. First of all, why are you even here? Can you answer that?
I'm not sure actually. Like, I was going down, but I got jumped here by the Katarina.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And I saw these two guys coming up, so I decided to stay and fight her.
Okay, that's the problem. I noticed. Yeah, it's not just you. It's a common problem I see in low elo, which is you guys are just standing. Like usually mid lane. Sometimes it's bot or top, but usually everyone's just standing mid lane. There's not really a reason why. Look, there's 4 of you here. I don't know why there's 4 of you here. I mean, I kind of know why. It's a common problem in low elo, but let me tell you, you should not do this because well, my question is, why are you here? Like, if you're all here, think about it. What can you do here? Can you look at the tower? Look at mid tower. Okay, maybe you get that, but look at the bushes. You see where you just ran away. This bush right here, yeah, and then look at that one bush. It's dark, right? And both of your sides are dark. Which means it's mostly Warwick and Malphite could gank you guys, like engage on you, like he did. Like Warwick could come in, he could ult Varus. Malphite could come in, he could ult Varus or Yone, but I mean ideally they want to kill Varus right now because Yone's 1-4. He's not really that strong. Varus is pretty strong right now. And your team has no peel. Right? How do you save Varus? I mean, you have some peel, like Leona CC, your CC, technically even Yone CC, but it's not the best peel for Varus. Like, so if Malphite ults Varus will probably die. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Your peel is not great, so you don't want to be here. There's nothing here. See, as I said, that Malphite not only ulted Varus, he actually hit 3 people with that. And the reason he can hit 3 people is because, well, why are you and 3 people here? So really, this is a mid game issue. I'm not really blaming you like 100%. It's not all your fault, right? But you could communicate to your team, like do something else, like because if you stay mid, like it's a snowballing effect. Like you are mid because you see Leona and Varus mid, right? And then Yone sees, oh, you guys are all mid, I'll also be mid. It's everyone is mid because they see everyone else mid. But the point is, like, you don't want to be mid. Like your team does not want it, and you only need like 1 or 2 people here. You only need Yone here, or you only need Varus Leona here. Like you're just trying to farm because you're not going to take the tower because of what I said. It's dark. It's dark on the left. It's dark on the right. Malphite can work and gank you. So do something else. Look at your Mordekaiser. Look at top lane. He kind of has the right idea. He's doing something else here. He's not mid with you. He's winning top lane. He can 1v2. Like if Warwick comes to gank Mord is fine. Mord can 1v2. So he has the right idea. He's doing something useful. You guys are not doing anything useful. What could you be doing? Even farming your camps. Something so simple. Just farm your camps is better than being here. Or warding. I don't. It looks like you guys all have wards. If you're gonna be mid, a rule is if you're gonna be mid, you have to ward. You have to ward around you. You don't want enemies to just come in. Like you can't see. You don't see anything right now. So yeah, this is just like a mid game macro. Yeah. So I would, if I were you, I would have done the top scuttle, and then look at his blue buff. The reason I do this is because, well, first scuttle and his blue buff, you're counter jungling, right? Nunu's pretty good at counter jungling. Taking away camps is really good. But not only that, you're protecting your Mordekaiser at the same time, right? Because if you farm blue buff and Warwick comes by, you'll see Warwick, and Mordekaiser will also see Warwick, and then you guys can plan accordingly. He doesn't really need help. Remember what I said? Like he can 1v2, no problem, Mordekaiser. But if you're there, it's even better, like even easier, right? Yeah. And it looks like Rift is coming up soon too. So I would definitely be wanting to farm this top side. Scuttle gives you vision, gives you the movement speed, gives you control, right? You need control before you make a play like push mid. You can't just push mid without control. So the the rules are like first get control, then make your play. So it's similar to like anything, like dragons. Like you can't just do dragon blind. You have to first like look around the dragon, like get control mid, get control bot, and then do the dragon. It's same concept with mid. Get control on the sides, then control mid, like that.
Okay, I got it.
But you guys die. Let's see. So he's there. Like I said, he should be fine 1v2. I mean, yeah, they can't do anything to him. This is why I think you should win, but I can see why you do this, because not only Varus, right? You have a fed Mordekaiser. You are fed too. Like Yon is okay. Like he's losing, but he's not that behind. So you guys are actually quite ahead. If you play this correctly, you can win. That was nice.
Oh shit.
Okay, you kind of do what I was gonna do anyways. Like you're gonna do just the late, like you're doing the scuttle, and I think you try to do this rift. Yeah. No. What happened up there? Oh, wave or recalling?
Yorick crushed a huge wave and.
Okay, but he's full HP. Wow. Why do you do this? I mean, go back. Why do you fight Yorick? Why do you fight Yorick? That's my question. Oh, he is weaker. Kind of weaker than you. Let me see. He's a level higher than you. You have Leona. Yeah, you could kill him. Yeah, you could kill him. But let me give you another scenario. Though. You do kill him, but look at. I think you lost the whole wave up there. Can you look at? I want to see that wave again on the tower. Go back to when the wave was crashing into the tower. Okay, yeah, this wave. Let's see. Okay, press play. Yeah, press play. I want to see the wave. Okay, yeah, press pause. So this wave is already worth more than killing Yorick. You just ignore Yorick, take this wave. You realize that this wave is already count how many? That's 3, 6. That's like 10 minions. That's already like a kill's worth of gold. Yeah. Not only that, but you save some tower damage, and not only that, it's faster. Like doing this is faster than killing Yorick. Yes, I agree. You can kill Yorick, but it takes like more time to do that. And it also costs Leona's time. If you take this wave, Leona can help you control the rift. I mean, your rift is pretty much yours, I think. Like, but she can help like scout around. Let's look at mid. What's happening mid too? Is that Varus? Oh, okay. Like Leona could go help them. Like, so the thing is, if you go for Yorick, you need Leona, right? Without Leona, I don't think you kill Yorick. So you're using Leona. But if you go for the wave, you don't need Leona. Leona can do something else, if that makes sense. So it's just League is like a resource kind of game, right? You use your time and resources. Like Leona is a resource of yours. She's your teammate. She could do something else. You take the wave quickly. After you take the wave, you go do the rift quickly. I think you might be able to do the rift anyways. Let's see. Yeah, press play anyways. Let's see. After you kill Yorick, but if there is a chance that you don't have time to do it. Maybe if like Warwick comes up or something like that to contest the rift. Looks like you get the rift anyways, actually. So yeah, I think you get the rift anyways. Oh wait, what happened there? Oh, that's Warwick.
Water came and I kind of left Leona. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's a snowball in the middle.
Yeah. Works out. I mean, but why aren't you doing rift here? Oh, actually, it's not free, but you can. Yeah, it's not free. They can actually. They were just mid, I think. If they want to, they could stop you here. Jungler's dead, so it's worth a try. Yeah. Okay, you get it. That's good. So I would have given Yon that just for. You see, he's recalling right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you give him he gets a faster recall, then he could help you on this dragon possibly. Okay, well, it's fine anyways. So yeah, usually Rift is good on the jungler, but sometimes you can give it to the laner, like in this time, just to give him the faster recall.
Yeah, okay. You got it.
Actually, you can see it now. Look, press pause. Press pause. You see it now. Look at where Yon is. He's close,
Yeah.
right? If you gave him the not the Baron, sorry, the Rift. If you gave him the Rift, he would have been here already. And he doesn't have ult, so he's not gonna be that useful, but he would have been here. I think you probably still lose anyways. Yeah, you probably still lose anyways, but just showing you that it could help. It could help.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah. Why is there still snow on the minimap?
Oh, it's bugged. You should know, right? Nunu snow is pretty bugged. I think sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where are you going now? Did you look bot? You know, look bot. I would have gone for this. Oh, you are going now, but because you went mid, like you kind of wasted your time. Now you might not catch them here because they're leaving now. So
Yeah.
you might be able to catch them. I don't know. You need like another. Yeah. See how close you are though. If you just went straight bot, this would have been much easier for you. I think you're close to getting this. I think, yeah, if you went straight bot, you probably could have killed Misfortune. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see. So, yeah, you now, that's definitely your notice. These are the two big throws already. The one mid lane and this one, what do you call it? It's like a small mistake, which led to a big, what do you call it?
Yeah.
A big, you got punished hard, but it was really, it's just a small mistake by you, but you can see, but it actually cost you, if you went bot immediately, you I think you would have killed both of them, and I think none of you would have died. So, but instead what happens is you didn't kill them and they kill all three of you. So it's like small mistake, but you actually got punished really hard for your small mistake here. Yeah.
Yeah, because now Miss is 11-6.
Yep. So yeah. Throwing now, and now you're not. Now I can see how you're gonna lose, because now the goal is you're 2k up, which is wait, are you? No, you're 2k down. Oh, okay, you're not even up in gold anymore. Yep. Yeah. So you're already losing. I mean, you have one dragon, but that doesn't mean much right now. Yeah. So if you're wondering like how do you lose, well, sometimes it could just be some small mistake, right? Like well, you made two small mistakes that actually led to big punishments, right? You were around mid when there's nothing to do mid. I would say that's just a small mistake, right? You're not much to do. Like, what could you do? You could have been farming your camps. You couldn't have been doing too much, but it led to a big punishment. Same here. You went mid lane instead of bot lane. Small mistake, but that's a big punishment. You got big punished hard for that. So yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then now what are you doing? So you're making the mistake again. Why are you all mid, right? Press pause for. Okay, no.
We're going Baron team.
But you guys are down one person, right? You see that?
Yeah.
Yon's dead? Okay, now he's alive, but. Okay, it works, I guess. Okay, now you guys are up a person. So now the Baron would be good, but you guys see now the Baron is good. Okay.
Yeah.
This doesn't matter that much. Yeah, so the Rift would have helped you guys like distract them. right? While you guys do Baron. So yeah, it definitely would have done the Baron right now. Yeah. Yeah. Look at Leona. What's happening down there? Leona? You guys just ignore Leona for like 5 minutes. Wait, go back. Why did you guys just ignore Leona? Okay, oh, why did she go in there? Go back one more time. Did they die? I think. What is this? Let me see. Oh, Mord hit. Oh, okay, never mind. But you still could have saved her, honestly. Like, you snowball, instead of finishing the wolves, it's just Warwick. Look, you see that? It's just Warwick hitting Leona. Yeah. So you go in, Varus comes behind you. Warwick already ulted, and Warwick ulted Leona. So he can't kill Varus. You're kind of like frontlining for Varus anyways. I think you could have definitely... I don't know if you save her, but you could have killed Warwick afterwards at the very least. And then there's your snowball issue again. Remember, you want to use snowball so that when it ends, it does something. Basically, so you at the end of your snowball, you want to hit a camp or you want to hit the champion, right? You don't want it to just run out and you're just kind of wasting it.
Yeah.
I guess it's fine. I don't think you win anyways. But ideally, you want to hit them with the ult, right? Like, so when they're about to
yeah.
I don't think it would have mattered that much there, but. And then now another Baron chance. You have another Baron chance. Did Leona die? Oh, Leona died. Okay. You can't really do Dragon by yourself, though. The problem is... Oh, yeah. The problem is there should be someone here, yeah. Not only Malphite, I feel like there should be another one or two. Yeah, he's actually kind of strong for a support. Look at his items. Yeah. So the problem here is you have to make a choice. That if you go back, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Go back one more. One more. You can pause right here. You have to make a choice right now. So the enemy is kind of pressuring you, right? You see York, he's going to take your inhib. You also see that there's three things you kind of want. Maybe four, you could say. There's a Baron up, which I wanted you to do before Leona died. But when Leona was alive, you guys could have done this Baron. But Leona died. I don't remember how she died, but she died. Once she dies, then I don't really like the Baron anymore. So once she dies, then you have two choices now. No more Baron. Baron, it was an option, but after she died, not anymore. So then you have two options now. You have one is stop Yorick, and two is do Dragon. I would have... Oh, wait, actually. 1, 2, you have... I would have just tried the Dragon. It's not free, but I would have tried the Dragon because you can look at it. You have Mord. Your Mord is... You have Mord. He's really strong. They have... Who would stop you at Dragon? Think about it. It's the other three people, right? It's not Yorick. It'll be Katarina, Misfortune, Malphite, right? If you control vision around Dragon, you guys see it looks like you guys have your yellow trinkets. Then Malphite should not be able to ult three of you. He might be able to ult one of you, right? So the only way you really lose the fight is if Malphite ults three of you and then Misfortune, Katarina combo, right? Like Misfortune ult onto Malphite ult. That's the only way you lose. Otherwise, you don't really lose to them because you're strong, Mord's strong, and Varus is strong, right? Three of you are strong, and actually, Katarina's low HP. I mean, we're cheating here. I don't actually remember how we saw if we saw Katarina, but in the replay we can see she's low HP.
Yeah.
Also, Malphite's low mana. Actually, he doesn't have ult. I'm not sure if that's true or not. He probably has ult. I think it might be bugged. Either way, jungler is dead. Warwick is dead. So if they contest you on Dragon, I'm not saying it's free for you. They could contest you, but you're Nunu. You have consumed smite. Like there's no way they get Dragon off you. The only way they beat you is if they kill you. They have to kill you. But you guys can just take the Dragon. Like try to take the Dragon. You have the advantage of you can take the Dragon. They can't. They must kill you. You can also kill them though. So like basically you have more options than they do. You can kill them. They can kill you. But you can take the Dragon. They have no chance of taking Dragon. So and also like I said, the three of you are strong. So I would have gone for the Dragon. Not only that, but look at Yon. Yon's, I guess he died or something, but he recalled. He's there, so he can stop Yorick, or he can try to. He might not be able to stop him, but I'll say even if Yorick takes the inhib, I would say it's worth it. Just because if you get Soul, that makes the game much easier. And your team already has 2 dragons, so this is a pretty important dragon to get. Get the Soul. Yeah. And remember, you're Nunu, so Nunu always likes to fight for objectives. But the problem now is you go, but your team goes to Yorick. So you need whatever you do, you need to do it together. So you need to all go stop Yorick, or you need to all go to Dragon. Yeah. Wait, Misfortune double kill. Oh, Misfortune was top. Huh. And even more so, Misfortune was top. Then that would have been a free dragon. I mean, we didn't know that, to be fair, but it would have been. Yeah. I mean, this is a common local problem. Is like you're not doing things together. Oh, that's the enemy team, but no one's doing things together. But ideally, you want to. So actually, in the mid game, remember I said, why are you all mid? You guys are all doing things together mid, but there's nothing to do. So in the late game, though, being together is more important in the late game, because in the late game, there's less to do. Like there's less to do. I mean, like it's easier. It's clear what you should do. It's usually the objective. So it's usually Dragon, Baron, or push some tower. It's something like that. Yeah. Here's another Baron angle. No, unless you lose here. Okay, and Baron, right? No. So once this happens, you have to immediately call the Baron. 3 you can do it. Not even 3, 2 of you. You and Yon, or you and Mark. Like, you don't need all 3, but yeah. Okay, you can ping it now. Yeah. You pinged it, you did do it, but a little late. I think you might be able to still get it, but like ideally you want to do it immediately. Like time is very important for these things. Yeah. So now they kind of spawn. So now it's like close, right? When it was actually free before, but now it's like they could stop you if they want. Okay, you get it though. That's good. And then you see you're buying the Zonias, right? Usually you want to buy the stopwatch first. Like the stopwatch can do way more than this, just a little extra AP items like those.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you guys died? How did you guys die? Did they kill you at Baron? No, they did. Oh, okay.
After we killed the Baron, instead of just recalling, they went down to fight and they all died.
Okay. But that's bad by them. But also, like if you call the Baron immediately, I think they wouldn't even have thought about that. Like, it would have been, you would have done it much quicker, and then there would have been nothing else to do but to recall at that point. Yeah. You guys had the right idea? No, not so much. So, yeah, you guys had the right idea because you were just sitting in base, right? Because your team was dead. It looked like you guys were waiting for your teammates. That was right, but then, I mean, this is not really your fault again. Yon is the one who went in, right? Not necessarily, like, yes, you're making mistakes too, but so are your teammates. But one thing you could do is, like, communicate to your teammates what you want them to do. Like, you could, like, I remember before you were typing, so now actually you could be typing in this part because you had nothing to do, right? It was only you and Yon. 3 of your teammates were dead, so you guys had nothing to do but to wait for your team. So you could have just said, wait for a team to spawn or something. You tell Yon that, or like ping Yon back. You don't have to type. You can use pings too. Like, you could ping Yon back. Like, you see Yon. At least when I saw Yon, I could tell from his, like, his body language, his posturing, that he kind of wanted to fight. And when I see that, I would have just, like, constantly ping him back, and then wait for my team. So another way to communicate with pings is, like, you can ping your dead teammates. That's kind of how you tell people, like, you're telling your team, hey, Leona is dead, or hey, Varus is dead. That's kind of what the ping means. Like, if you don't want to type, yeah. So it's like, communication. You can work on your communication. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, just like that. Yeah. So do you have any questions? Like, I hope I showed you how you actually, like, you should have won this game from your earlier game, but
yeah.
But there's, like, several mistakes you make, right? And then they all add up, and then it turns the game. Like, if you make enough mistakes, you can lose.